Hello, my name is Alexander, and this is my speech. This is my mom, this is my dad, and this is my brother. You hear it all the time, don't forget to drink your water. We know it's important, but why? My studies as a nursing major and researcher of human anatomy gave me a crucial understanding of how hydration works. Not enough people know how beneficial hydration is. If they did, they would know how important it is to maintain a good drinking schedule. In this speech, I will inform you about the effects of hydration on the body. Such effects that increase brain function, in addition to muscle functionality, and finally the consequences of dehydration. Hydration is an important part of brain functionality. Let's examine how. Staying hydrated helps the mind focus at maximum capacity. Hydration helps memory function via providing water for the neurotransmitters to flow in between receptors so memories can be processed quicker. As stated by the National Library of Medicine, a study conducted on an older community reported that the ones with poor hydration had lower ability to process memories. Hydration can also affect mood. Dehydration throws the mind's electrolyte balances off, and with low electrolytes, attention span, learning, and decision making are all negatively affected. This leads to a condition called brain fog, as deemed by Cleveland Clinic. And as stated by Cleveland Clinic, brain fog and depression go hand in hand. In addition, hydration can also improve focus and attention span. By drinking enough water, you maintain an adequate brain volume, which leads to the best blood flow so oxygen can effectively travel to all the vital places in the mind. And this puts the brain's capacity to focus at maximum. Good hydration is essential for the mind to function, and also the body. Let's examine how hydration can affect the muscle system. Hydration helps the muscle functions at their best in daily life. Muscles need water in order to contract and move properly. In Tech Explorers, it states an experiment showed that fluid movement through muscle fibers dictated speed of muscle contraction. This experiment demonstrated how increasing water intake can help muscles contract smoother. In addition, water also removes waste. Lactic acid, for example, is generated by the muscles during exercise, and it is metabolized in the blood. Increasing water helps blood flow from the body and excrete what's left of lactic acid through sweat and urine. Another effect water has in the muscles is fast recovery. After intense activity, water is crucial in this role as it delivers oxygen and nutrients to the muscle cells so that they can recover. Thus, the steady water intake will lead to faster muscle recovery. Now that we have discussed the positive effects of hydration, let's understand the consequences of a lack of hydration. Dehydration can turn into a serious problem that has hazardous effects on the body. The research of Cleveland Clinic included delirium, headache, and confusion as symptoms of dehydration. This is due to the fact that without water, the brain begins to shrink and neurotransmitters can't flow quickly enough due to the lack of water. Lack of water produces strain on the cardiovascular system. Specifically, the blood becomes thicker and harder to pump effectively. This can cause serious conditions such as blood clotting, which can lead to heart attack and migraines. Dehydration can also cramp muscles. This is due to electrolytes that help maintain ordinary muscle contraction being slowed down due to not enough water. I myself personally experienced this during my time weightlifting. I recall a bump forming in my right arm, and whenever I tried to stretch that bump out, it caused jolts of pain to go shoot through my arm. And I always use this as a reminder to stay hydrated. Let's review what we learned here today. The first topic we discussed was the effect water had on the mind in terms of functionality and recollection. In addition to the mind, the second topic focused on was the body and how hydration influenced its performance in muscle recovery and movement. The third and final effect was what dehydration did and its harmful effects. All that we have learned here today shows that water is the most important molecule in the body. And with this information, I hope you all realize how wonderful water is. And thank you for my presentation.